could it be that there is truly a God protecting that foolish building?
Imagine an army marching toward Mecca, an army of soldiers, horses, and elephants. And at the front of that army stood an arrogant king named Abraha. He did not come for gold. He did not come for land. He came to destroy the Kaaba. But before he could reach it, the elephant refused to move. Then the sky began to change. And within moments, the army that thought it could not be defeated was destroyed. This is the story of Surah Al-Fil. Deep in Yemen, Abraha controlled armies and cities, but one thing kept him awake at night: Mecca. A valley with no rivers, no palaces, just dust, heat, and an ancient stone house. And yet every season, from every corner of Arabia, people left their homes and traveled to it, the Kaaba. Abraha couldn't make sense of it, so he decided to build something greater. In Sana'a, he raised Al-Fil, a cathedral so grand, so dripping with gold, that he believed it would steal the attention of every Arab alive. But nobody came. The Kaaba's power was never in its walls. It was in what Allah placed inside the hearts of people. Abraha waited. Weeks turned into months. Al-Fil stood, magnificent and empty. Then came the news that broke him. A man from the Arabs had walked into Al-Fil and desecrated it.
What did you just say?
Something inside Abraham snapped. This was no longer ambition. This was personal. He swore an oath. I will march to Mecca and tear the Kaaba apart with my own hands. But Abraha wanted more than soldiers. He wanted terror. Something so massive, the Arabs would surrender before the first arrow flew. So he brought the elephants. Arabs had never seen elephants in battle. They knew horses, they knew camels, but an elephant? An animal the size of a beast, with feet that cracked the ground, was something else entirely. The army set out from Yemen. The ground trembled beneath the elephants. Abraha rode at the front, certain of victory. In his mind, the Kaaba was already rubble. But what he did not know was that history was preparing a very different ending for him. As the army crossed into the Hijaz, word spread faster than the wind. Some tribes tried to resist. Brave men rode out to meet the army head on, but they were crushed, one after another. When the army reached the outskirts of Mecca, Abraha's soldiers raided the surrounding lands. Among what they seized were 200 camels belonging to Abdul Muttalib ibn Hashim, the chief of Quraysh, the guardian of Mecca, and the grandfather of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
We gathered all the camels we found in the desert, as you ordered.
Abraha sent a messenger into Mecca.
Go to the leader of the sacred city. Speak my words exactly as I dictate. I did not come to fight your people. I only want the house, and then I will leave. Go.
Abdul-Muttalib listened without panic and said,
We have no power to fight Abraha. But the house has a lord, and he will protect it.
Then he asked to meet Abraha face to face. Abraha expected him to beg for the Kaaba, but Abdul-Muttalib looked him in the eye and said,
I want my camels back, the ones your soldiers took from me.
When I first saw you, I respected you. But now you have fallen in my eyes. You speak to me about camels, while I have come for the house you revere, and the faith of your fathers?
And Abdul-Muttalib gave him an answer that still echoes 14 centuries later.
I already told your messenger, I am only the owner of the camels. But the house has an owner, and he will protect it.
He didn't argue. He didn't negotiate. He didn't beg. He stated a fact with the certainty of a man who knew exactly who was in control. He took his camels, returned to Mecca, and told the people,
Leave the valley, go to the mountains. This is no longer in human hands.
That night, Mecca emptied. Families climbed the mountain paths in the dark. And in the valley, the Kaaba stood alone. No guards, no walls, no army. Abdul-Muttalib walked to the Kaaba one last time. He gripped the ring of its door, raised his hands, and asked Allah to protect his house. Then he turned and climbed the mountain. And when morning came, Abraha gave the order for the army to begin the march. They moved forward in a sight both majestic and terrifying.
Will this mission really be that easy? Won't anyone stand against us?
Who would be mad enough to stand before those massive beasts?
Those massive creatures beside them made the army feel unstoppable. And on the other side, the people of Mecca waited in silence, calling upon Allah and watching for what was about to unfold.
Finally, today I will destroy what keeps them from coming to me.
But suddenly,
What happened? I don't understand anything! Stupid creatures!
We have stopped, but I cannot see clearly. Something has happened. What is happening?
You do not see it because it has not happened yet. But it seems those elephants sensed that something was coming before everyone else. The command of God always prevails.
What the hell is happening?
the warning was clear.
What do we do? It will not move!
But Abraha was too blinded to understand it. And he sent against them birds in flocks. Abraham looked up.
What is this? Could it be that there is truly a God protecting that? Protecting that foolish building?
And for the first time in his life, he understood powerlessness felt like. The people of Mecca came down from the mountains. They entered the valley and looked toward the Kaaba. And there it stood, whole, save. That year became known as the Year of the Elephant. And in that very same year, in that very same city, the greatest human being to ever walk this earth was born. Muhammad ibn Abdullah, peace and blessings be upon him. As if Allah was saying to the world, before my prophet arrives, I will show you who truly owns this house. Surah Al-Fil preserves this story forever. A reminder to every generation, power does not belong to the one with the biggest army. It belongs to Allah.